Welcome back yet again. WeArEuS and this. This is Stalker 2. So, last episode, don't really remember what happened, and I'm not going to put any effort into bothering to try. But even now, it's coming back to me. I remember we were in the... Oh, right. The exosuit. I remember everything now. So, cards on the table. I did what I said, and I looked it up. And so I named that episode accordingly, because I had walked past the key to the door multiple times. No less than two, probably no more than five. It was literally on the table. It just doesn't have the indicator that you can interact with it like these things do. So of course, I walked right past it, like this pack of cigarettes here. No icon, walked right past it, had no idea. Because I was looking for the interaction icon. So I went back. I was going to just leave it there. And then I realized I should probably at least take a look at its stats and see if it can be upgraded, things like that. Or see what upgrades it has, if it needs the sprint upgrade. It does. Did, I should say. I left it there, left the door unlocked. Like the good stalker I am, I left it for someone else to find because, frankly, as much as I would like the money from selling it, to be honest, it'd be more or less ill-gotten gains because I had to look it up to find out that the key was always right there under my nose. As punishment, I left it.
Got issues with your gear?
That said, we didn't come away with nothing. And I'm really hoping this is actually going to be good. I don't expect it to be. Nowhere near as good as the sledgehammer that we're using. But, I mean, it's something new, right? And it's looking less and less like that Gauss rifle is going to be falling into our arms anytime soon. So I repaired everything, as you can see. Everything I was carrying came out to a tidy sum that allowed me to not actually go into the red, so to speak. I had 130,000 when I went into the underground. And as you can see, with everything repaired and all the stuff sold, we came out ahead by about 10K. Not bad. Of course, that's not counting what upgrades we may be applying to this thing. Flash suppressor. It's good for recoil. Decreases its spread. Slightly. Very slightly. Oh, I didn't notice the tech can't even upgrade this. And the one that might be able to will overcharge me terribly. Also, I had to go... Yeah, I'll have to show.
Bring me something interesting.
I'll have to show you. So... we were over here at Orbita Station, underneath it. Above it, underneath it, all of it, really. The closest place was Zalicia. Alicia doesn't have a guide anymore, so that place is dead to me. It's also got no bridge, so I'd have to take the long way, and again, it's just dead to me, so I don't go to dead places. Then, of course it's red now. Then I realized this base existed. See, the thing about this base is, this belongs to the ward. As you might be able to tell from the red bar across the top there, they aren't happy with me. Now let me explain what happened. See, it was green before, and there was also a bed there. So I figured, hey, I'll go stop there, drop my stuff off, go about my business. No big deal, right? Wrong. The moment I walked into range, one shot. Not that one shot BS from God that happens in the other places during story things where they don't want you going off the rails. No. God had nothing to do with it this time. See, it was actually just a normal soldier. Just a normal NPC. One or two shot me. I died instantly. So it was open season on the base. And I did what I do, and I killed a lot of them. Unfortunately, then I tried to enter the base. I got to about here, and then they just kept one-shotting me. Two-shotting at most. I stopped trying because it just wasn't worth it. I was just going to kill everyone and then go access my box and put my stuff in there. Clean up, probably, and put all of that stuff in the box too. And then go find somewhere to sell it all. Unfortunately, that didn't come to fruition. I also really just ignored this because, frankly, I was already overweight and running low on Hercules. Speaking of Hercules, I do need to go and visit the doc to get another hit, or 2 or 3, however many he's got. Then I really do need to skip around and visit the other doctors and buy the Hercules off of them as well. Having at least 10, especially on, frankly, just any time you're going out on a story job, it's best to have at least 10. Right.
Got issues with your gear?
Back to the RAM 2. So, I know the tech here can't install any of this stuff. And frankly, he's the second best in this part of the zone. I really don't have any other options that will not price gouge me. Spread decrease, recoil decrease, aiming speed is garbage, bullet range is what you want. Yeah, I'd rather give the spread decreased. That one too. What else? Wear and tear. Oh great, the wear and tear reduction requires a freaking blueprint. Of course it does. And there's no other wear and tear reduction on here. So this thing will just fall apart as you go about your business. Quickly and easily, because of course.
Bring.
So into the box it goes. I don't know where all of this ammo came from. Alright, what am I doing now? Our next task gets the troposphere comm station. Right, we're working with S.T.A.L.K.E.R because I never wanted to work with any of the other loonies that were here. I mean, Strider was alright, but, you know, the monolith got him. And the rest of them. Doctor first. Where do we need to go? Oh, right. We need to go over here to... I hope killing the ward over there didn't screw me here. Because they now control Malachite, by the way. And make no mistake, I knew that at the time. But there aren't any of the ward stationed here, so it should be fine, right?
If you cherish a life of freedom among peers,
Right?
come join our faction.
Well, we're going to find out. So, as I said, I need to go pop around, visit some doctors, and stock up on drugs before we head out, because there's no telling how long we'll be gone and how much we'll be carrying when we get back. Though I can assure you it won't be very little, as weird as it is to structure that sentence that way.
Nice to see. Can't promise you.
Let's get.
I've rebooted your equipment.
Yes, it did the trick. Thank you.
Okay, so well, I'm carrying a bunch of stuff and I don't actually want that on me. So I need to sell the garbage I took off of those guys I just killed a little while ago. Probably.
What have you got there?
You guys probably aren't going to see that, but it's fine. You didn't miss anything. People died from not me related causes. I found these weapons. They were just laying there. What dead people? There weren't any dead people. That's weird. You're weird.
Yeah.
Watch
Ooh.
where you're going. Institute didn't prepare me for this. And all those emissions.
I didn't. Okay. What was I trying to put away? You.
What if...
So, as you saw, I'm still trying to get on these folks' neutral side, to say nothing of good side. And that's just not going to be something that happens anytime soon. That said, not particularly. I should see if the guy can upgrade the shotgun, but honestly, I'm fine without it. Not great.
Maybe some other.
I could sure go for a nice steam bath right about now.
That's way too much
Yeah,
money.
move along.
I'll just get them repaired at a reasonable price somewhere
In
else.
accordance with the new regulations, refusal to cooperate
Okay.
with the war
So,
result in immediate
our objective
deployment and expulsion beyond the perimeter.
is there. To get there, we need to take the northern exit. I did find this is a pretty decent combination for traveling, but once it comes time to start looting, we're going to have to switch, which is fine. We move at about the same pace. I hate it here. We lose the same amount of stamina, so it evens out ultimately. Gotta remember to quick save and snack. Now, as you saw, this poor pistol saw its fair share of action, and so did the sniper rifle. Really? Just so we're clear, that's a shotgun I'm being sniped with. See? You don't need that head anymore. I mean, to be funny, I would pick them up and put them on the fire just because, but the whole animation takes too goddamn long. So just imagine I did it, and that'll have to serve. Because I've already been playing for more than an hour. Noted. And I don't want to be stuck doing anything that would take any extra time. I say I've been playing an hour, it probably hasn't been that long, it just feels like it. But you see with that artifact, my stamina lasts easily 50% longer. I was going to say twice as long, but it doesn't feel like that big of a difference. Okay, so that's where they want me to go.
Are you at the TCP yet? Nice and easy. As soon as they see a gun, they'll surround you. You just need to get inside and launch the neuroprogrammers.
Got any ideas?
You can pass through an abandoned loading terminal. There's a large anomalous area. Patrols stay out of it. You could use Dog's decoder to open the back door to the terminal.
Got it. Beats going in guns blazing.
When you get to the facility, try to get to the Project Fiber files. Good luck, Skiff.
Okay, it's a bubble in the building. Got it. I still don't know what that icon or symbol is supposed to mean. What is that actually upsets me? So this we're not going through. I'm actually going to not quick save. Okay. Ah. So that's the wrinkle. The place is controlled by the ward. Noted. Now he said there was... maybe this way? That seems about right. Yeah. Come on. I'm starting to catch a whiff of it. Come on. Just get on the pile, buddy. That's right. Come on. Don't be shy. You're gonna fry. Come on. Listen, they may not have believed in you, but I do. You can do this. Ride the lightning. Come on, little buddy. He's trying. For the life of me, I don't know where the There we go. Okay, back to what I was doing. Yeah, that is a pretty good increase to our sprint duration. Stamina, whatever. So I'm hoping there's a way under here that leads back inside. So, no. This is... Sure, I checked this entire area. He said there should be a way... Under... What? Okay. Dang it. Thought it would be easier to see, but course, I'm the only one that actually sees the foliage, so... Okay, so that's how that's going to go. So where do I need to go? No. Oh, still terribly irradiated. I'm curious. I wonder if that decoder just works on everything now. Well, everything that uses a card reader. You wouldn't think a decoder would work on a card reader, because that doesn't make sense. But here we are. Okay. We're here now. Door's rusted. Won't stop me, though. So, I have considered the possibility that simply using my weapon to bash things could be damaging it. That's not breakable. But I'm not seeing any evidence of it. And I mean, of course there would have to have been a bloodsucker up there, right? I'm just lucky that it was apparently only one. This time.
one state button. Spread out and search.
Okay. All right. What? I'm sorry. What? Like, I'm ADS'd the reticles on him. It, not a single shot is landing. I don't understand. In the world I come from, when you're pointing at something at nearly point blank range, you hit it when you pull the trigger. I don't understand where the bullets went. And yeah, I could have used a shotgun. I'm trying to rely more on this gun because it's cheaper to repair. These motherfuckers dodging bullets and just ignoring the fact that they're being shot isn't making things any easier. And I mean, all of that hassle to avoid actually getting in a tangle with the ward, only to still end up having to shoot them anyway.
Neutralize the threat.
No, don't do that. I'm a very nice boy from a very nice family. I wouldn't hurt a fly. Let's swap ammo so I don't end up reloading. Whoop! No, you didn't. And there's this nonsense again. I mean, someone's going to try and come and reclaim or claim this glorious, wonderful loot sooner or later. And if not, well, looks like they've chosen not. I mean, it didn't have to go like this. Okay. It's adorable, but I really need access to the loot. There we go. Before we do that,
Judging by the atmospherics, you made it to the TCP. Listen up. You need to find and activate the neuroprogrammer control panel. Look for a panel with lots of switches. As soon as you launch them, I'll be able to calculate the approximate location of the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center. The Heart of X network.
Project Fiber report. Make sure to eat your Wheaties. So this is related to the S.T.A.L.K.E.R program control center.
So, what do you see?
Screens. A whole wall of them. All static. And a creepy chair.
Great. Have a seat.
I think I'd rather stand.
Don't worry, it won't bite.
I hate dentists.
Are you set?
Yep.
Push the button.
Can you see me?
Yeah. Looking good.
Apparently Dark One's got 20/20 vision.
What?
That's his eyes you're looking through. Wave to the man, Dark One.
Hello, Skiff. It's the Dark One. Remember how I tried to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R? I changed my mind.
Holy shit. How is this possible?
Well, sea consciousness used to have very advanced technology. Now we need to figure out what the war wants to do with it. Anyway, it's time to wrap this up. It won't be long before he sniffs you out.
I've got an idea. Talk to you later. I've managed to track down the signal down to the Pripyat catacombs. The S.T.A.L.K.E.R program center must be somewhere there. We need to find and destroy it. It's T.A.L.K.E.R's territory. I guess it's time for you to meet him. But we need to act fast. You've made so much noise that all the war dogs will run to the TCP now.
It's not like I had an option. There is... Okay. There would have been no sneaking in this particular case. But who needs to sneak when you carry a big stick? Yeah, we did use a couple of these, didn't we? I should have quick saved. Here on out, it's going to be a bloodbath.
Find out who he contacted. What's wrong with you, soldier? You're a constant thorn in my side. Helped Strider got mixed up with S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I eliminated Faust.
And for that, I'm grateful. Sit down.
What is this installation, Colonel?
Look, I'd love to gather all you stalkers around a campfire and explain exactly what we're guarding and why. But I have no desire whatsoever to trip over your soiled mattresses while on patrol. I've been ordered to keep the aftermath of Project X a secret from the likes of you. It's too bad you trusted those dreamers. You've got a knack for it, you know? Taking people at their word. Who was it?
The Dark One and S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
You trusted S.T.A.L.K.E.R. An agent of sea consciousness?
S.T.A.L.K.E.R is an agent?
The Dark One, S.T.A.R.K.E.R, S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Sea consciousness bred them like cockroaches. This installation will help us find every last agent, but only within the perimeter. Unfortunately, many of them have already left the zone, and if we do nothing, houses on the mainland will continue to burn and collapse. This is reality! Miracles and fantasies are for those who can't face up to the real world.
Remember, we found S.T.A.L.K.E.'s journal back at his hideout. He's not doing too well, but neither do I trust the ward. I'm going to be an agent of chaos, I guess.
I'm on your side, Colonel.
Bold move.
Skiff, you're awake. Finally. We need to talk. We don't have much time.
Skiff, I know we've had different agendas so far, and it might be hard for you to trust me, but I genuinely want to help.
Let's not forget, this guy has done experiments that have resulted in the destruction of other people's property, not his own. And he thinks it's fine because scientific progress. He is not to be trusted or allowed to live. We'll be handling both of those, should the good Lord allow.
Are you trying to recruit me again? Don't bother. I can see right through your ward bullshit.
I'm here because we have a mutual acquaintance, Richter. He was once a field consultant for S.T.A.L.K.E.R. We parted ways because his priority was the zone, while mine was science.
And now?
And now, I'm beginning to think there are more important things than science. Richter told me Ozerski and S.T.A.L.K.E.R have managed to build a visiograph in Lab X-17 at Malachite. He said you had a personal conversation with the representative. Is that true? Did you speak with him?
It all adds up now. The head of C Consciousness was Valentin Dahlin. Are you his son?
How did you know that?
It doesn't matter. I've got my sources. I know about C Consciousness and your father, along with his subtle matter theory.
Have you learned anything new about subtle matter?
Yes. What's left in the noosphere is just an imprint of consciousness. A copy. A collection of a person's memories. If that's immortality, it's frightening. An eternal prison where the mind remains static. I'd rather die and be done with it.
How can I be sure of what you're saying? Do you have any proof?
I went to Orbita and ran an experiment with a prototype pod. And while I was there, I saw a projection of Strider. It was just a copy. Not the man I once knew. Strider's dead.
Which means the representative.
I'm sorry.
What you shared wasn't what I hoped to hear. But I appreciate your candor. I'll give you the key to the cell. You need to get out of here. The sooner, the better.
I'm willing to bet I know where I am. It's probably the ward area that I showed you earlier. The one that I was fully intending to shoot up and couldn't because they shot back harder.
You're taking a great risk. Do you realize that?
On a scale from day-to-day work at S.T.A.L.K.E.R to the Alpha Artifact experiment, I've been through worse. Just be careful. There are patrols everywhere. Wait until I'm at a safe distance. Then get out of here. Skiff, if our paths ever cross again, remember, I'm on your side.
Maybe I'll only put a bullet in his knee instead. Oh, goodness. Let me see how long we've been recording, and then we'll play it by ear from there. ...2 hours and 10 minutes. I don't know how long this video is going to end up being, because I'm going to include the stuff when I was doing the side job for the doctor back at Malachite. Oh, I do need to see where I am, actually. I was right. So, yeah, I figured I'd be here. It was the only logical place. Circa's completely burned, so that was never going to be an option. And I really couldn't imagine it would be anywhere near Pripyat or that general area. But anyway, I think it's probably best to stop here. Again, I don't know how long this video is going to end up being. If it's a super short one, it's a super short one. It's Saturday and I've got other stuff to do before night falls, and then I have other stuff to do. And so, we've come to the end of the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen here. We will be back later on in the week with another video, because I can't stop until it's done. I have to know how it plays out. I have to kill S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I cannot allow him to live on this save. But I'm getting a little ahead of myself. I'm sure his time will come, and it will be glorious and short-lived, like him. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.